Hello, what's on your Move Madman, and I'm back. And today's a very exciting day for me, and hopefully for most of you as well, because today I finally get to talk to you about a 4K Blu-ray that was released on Monday. Actually, I just didn't get it on Monday, I only got it yesterday, so I'm going to talk to you about it today. Okay, today we're going to talk about the 4K edition of Wonka. So this is an interesting one for me. I'll go over the history of me and this film in a minute. We'll show you the back cover. It's a nice back cover there. There's only a 4K Blu-ray in here. There isn't a normal Blu-ray as well, so I haven't got anything to compare it to, but that shouldn't matter because you don't really need a comparison for a video like this. So we're gonna take the slip cover off and we're gonna get the plastic off, so let's do that. Let's have a look at the inside though, eh? Cool, so there's a nice red or pink, depending on what kind of red you think that is. Light red, which is technically pink, but whatever. So it's nice, isn't it? So like I said, there isn't a Blu-ray in with this, and I wasn't gonna buy the Blu-ray as well just to compare the two, because that's just a little bit silly and costs, doesn't it? And some of us aren't really rich, so we're gonna go and have a little look at this anyway and see what it looks like, and then I'll be back to tell you what I thought, eh? So stay there and I'll be right back. Cool, how exciting was that? Pretty exciting for me actually. So this came out at the beginning of December in the cinema. I hear that it's doing so well in the cinema that there are some cinemas that are still showing it even though it's out on Blu-ray now. So if you haven't seen it in the cinema, do get out to the cinema to watch it. So there's your first little bit of information. So I saw this at the beginning of December when it first came out. Saw it in an IMAX screen as well, and I wasn't really expecting anything from it at all. In fact, I thought it didn't look very good, and so I went into the screen expecting it to be not very good, and it was actually really good. So I really enjoyed this. Probably one of my highlights of the last quarter of last year, I would have said, was this film. Pretty sure I've seen it about 7 times now, and it's only been out for a couple of months, so we're doing well with that. It is a musical, so if you guys don't like musicals, then you're probably not going to get on with this film. I'm not really the biggest fan of him, Timothy Chalamet, whatever. Not really the biggest fan of him ever since I saw him make Love to a Peach. I just thought, I'm not really sure what your game is. I mean, it's in June. Quite like the new June, and I quite like June 1. I mean, they're a bit complex. There's so much to them, and I'm just like, I feel like I should be making notes watching these films. But the new June is really good, so go to cinema and watch that as well. But Wonka wise, I thought this was great. Hugh Grant plays your Oompa Loompa, which is probably one of the funniest roles I think I've seen him do. Olivia Colman is in there as well, so all the old people will be happy with it. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I thought the film was really good. I really enjoyed it. It's got some good songs in there. It's got a few little nods to the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, including some of the songs as well. So you can see where it's meant to be set in the same universe. Obviously, this is set before Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, so it's like the prequel. Although I do hear that they want to make another one. Whether or not that bridges the two together, don't know. Or they might want to make 3. So 4K wise, it's the important part of this video specifically, isn't it? I would say if you're going out to buy it and you've got a 4K player, then why wouldn't you get the 4K? It blows my mind people that have 4K players and still buy Blu-rays and DVDs. But yeah, definitely get it in 4K. It's a beautiful looking 4K. It's loads of different colours in there, loads of different shades in there as well, and the background has lots of different shades and stuff like that as well. It's about 50% inside, 50% outside, so there's a lot of little different contrasts that all go together. Some of the colours really stand out. I mean, that's HDR magic for you, isn't it? Some 4K picture details in there too. Nice close-ups of people's faces and pores, sweat and little bumps on people's faces and stuff like that. So everything you're looking for in a good 4K film you get in this too. There's some good sound in there as well. I like a bit of good sound, don't you? And what with it being a musical, it does help if the sound is really good, and it's a really powerful and bassy sound, and yeah, so sound goes down really well with this film as well, so that's always good, isn't it? Yeah, I thought it was a beautiful looking movie. I mean, I was looking forward enough to watching it anyway, but for some reason I bought The Hunger Games first. I probably should have bought this first, but sorry, I didn't. Got The Hunger Games first, and then I got this later on in the week. But yeah, Wonka, good film, good musical, good bit of acting. Even though Timothy Chalamet is in it, he still does a good job. Brings a lot of life to the character. Not a lot of the dark side of him like you get in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but yeah, I'm going to stop saying the same thing over and over again now, and yeah, I'm just going to so it's not quite it for today. I have got something a little extra to show you today. So when I went for my little trek around HMV yesterday with Harry, we found this little gem and he bought it for me. He's such a nice lad, isn't he? He bought me a Blu-ray. What a nice guy. This is another edition of Shaun of the Dead that I don't own, just the slipcover is different, but it's one of the only slipcovers I've got that's got a different back, so that was quite exciting as well. I think it's the first edition that's got the new rating on it as well. I say new, it's not really new anymore, but Shaun of the Dead's quite old, so all the other editions I've got the older thingy on it. So I'm going to take this off. You can see that the original cover is still there and the original back is still there. I'm going to take the plastic off of this. And we'll look at the inside as well. Cool, to my big surprise, the disc is exactly the same as every other disc that I have for Shaun of the Dead. Even got the older 15 rating on there as well, like it does on the front here too. So there you go. I'm not going to talk about this movie. I've done this movie many times, but I will keep showing you extra editions of this that I get when I get them, like I did with this. So that's it for today. I'm going to go now because, you know, I've got to edit this and I've got other stuff to do today as well. So sorry. There's another podcast on the way. It's being edited at the moment. Well, not right now because I'm doing this, but I'm in the process of editing it. It's just a case of finding the time to fit it in because it takes a long time to edit those podcasts, and I've got films to watch as well, so you know, can't do it all, can I? But I'll be back on Monday, show you something else on Monday probably. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm gonna fuck off. Okay, goodbye.